Hush, baby, hush. Rest your head on your pillow, little one. You'll be home with Amar soon. I've missed you, my child. I've missed you here, in the deep, in the dark, in the cold. Come to me, my sweet little Kian. Come home.
How is he, Naane? Will he live?
Your magic brought him back from the darkness. My magic helped him stay. But the fight is his alone now. He must choose to live. Hush, Kian, hush. Rest your head on the pillow. You will soon be home. In the deep, in the dark, in the...
Why do we keep him alive? He's the enemy. The fever ate him up.
No, Liko. We brought him here for a reason. We need him alive.
You freed me, Kian Alvane. Don't blame yourself for my death. This is what I wanted. To be free. To be reborn.
When I do kill you, you will feel every twist of my blade as your life drains away. Your pain and shame and dishonor will serve as my vengeance. And I will be there to witness your soul departing for the nether realms, for the shadow, and the deep, dark, cold water. They can only protect you for so long, Apostle. In the end, you will have to face your sins, and you will pay for them.
Sleep, my child. Sleep and never wake up. We're waiting for you. All of us. We're waiting in the deep, in the dark. Join us here. There's nothing for you out there. You belong here with Amar, in the deep, dark, cold. Forever and ever.
I must go. He'll wake soon. Make sure he drinks water and eats. He will recover. The only wounds I cannot heal are on the inside. He must heal those himself.
Wake up, Kian. Wake up. Wake up!
Where in Shadow's name am I?
I don't know why they didn't just kill him when they had the chance. After all, he's our enemy. He murdered Raven.
I hear he defected. The Apostle's one of us now.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
Shit, he's here. What if he heard what?
Shh! They're waiting for you out in the main hall. Is it true that Captain Bakim sacrificed his life to free you from Friar's Keep? He was a good man. I hope it was worth it.
I'm glad to see you're up and about. Most gambled on the fever taking you. I won quite a few iron pieces, to be honest. Shepherd is waiting for you in the main hall. I'm glad to see you're up and about. Most gambled on the fever
How do we
taking
know we
you.
can trust you?
I
You're
won
still
quite a
Azadi.
few iron
Nothing will ever
pieces,
change
to be
that.
honest.
Is it true that Captain Bakim sacrificed his life to free you from Friar's Keep? He was a good man. I hope it was worth it.
That one looks better dressed than most of the other rebels. He doesn't quite fit in. I don't think that one has seen a lot of field combat.
What are you planning? Are you planning on turning the Sentinel?
Why would I be as obvious as turning the Sentinel? That's a fool's move.
I don't know. You're a woman?
Oh, shut your trap and play your instrument.
Don't pressure me. I need to think.
Right, that's this game bugger then. Just do what you normally do and push the pieces around until you lose.
Quiet. I need quiet.
I know exactly which move I'd be making now. What are you gonna do, Asak? No, don't tell me. I think I know. Oh, this game would be over so quickly if I was in Elmer's seat. You are so dead, Osak. Oh, sorry.
A young Zid.
Are you ready
There
yet?
were some in Azadir.
Give me
but
another
they were
minute.
hunted like
Don't
animals.
rush me.
Rush me, he says. That's hilarious, that is.
Hush.
A young Zid.
Whoever wins plays
There were
against me
some
next,
in
okay?
Azadir, but
Prepare to be
hunted like
beaten
animals.
by me. Beaten by me. Come on, guys, make a move already. This game is done anyway.
Are you ready yet?
Give me another minute. Don't rush me.
Rush me, he says. That's hilarious, that is.
Hush.
Our water tanks are running dangerously low, and I smell no rain on the wind. You'll need to go up to the rock tonight to fill the barrels. Take Anik with you, and Ina also. They've both been begging for a mission. She'll keep guard while the two of you hoist the barrels. I'm told our baskets are empty, save for that awful flatbread. A poor breakfast wreaks havoc on morale. We'll need another crate of beer bread from Harold in Old Town. Mind you pick up biscuits, and a few pastries too. Preferably the ones with fermented
somewhat familiar.
sunberries.
Have I seen it
Oh,
before?
nothing better for an empty stomach in the morning than fermented sunberries. Gets the gears moving, that does. No. Laundry. The sheets reek of...
The traitor is back on his feet. Praise the balance.
How are your wounds?
There's still pain, but I won't admit to weakness in front of these strangers. My wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. They must know I'm still weak. This has to be a test. I won't answer their questions until I know who they are and what they want with me. My wounds are not fully healed. There's still pain, but my wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. They must know I'm still weak. This has to be a test. I won't answer their questions until I know who they are and what they want with me. My wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. They must know I'm still weak. This has to be a test. I'm in some pain, but my wounds are healing. What is this place?
Hoping to run back to your masters with the information and buy your life back?
Liko, you are in the Enclave, the ancient library of the Sentinel Order of the Balance in Marcuria. It serves as our base of operations.
Our?
The Resistance, Alvani. Those who have come together to fight the Azadi. Magicals, like her, and me.
I remember. The captain. He used my sword to run himself through. It's his blood on my hands. The portal. Blood magic. The shadow has cursed me. The goddess will not touch me again, and will never walk the slopes of the first mountain. The captain. He used my sword to run... The captain.
Balsai Bakin laid down his life for yours, Kian.
Why?
Believe me, I've asked the same question. Why? Why lose a great man like Bakim over you? A butcher, an apostle, a fucking Azadi.
He insults my people. They have committed crimes, yes, but the responsibility lies with our leaders, not with every Azadi. This creature, this man. I've seen many Dolmari in my life, but there's something familiar about this one. He insults my people. They have committed crimes, yes, but the responsibility lies with our leaders, not with every Azadi. This creature, he insults my people. They have committed crimes. We are not all the same, Dalmari.
Perhaps. But then my people all look the same to you, do they not? We're livestock.
I've turned my back on my people.
So you're also a traitor, Kian Alvani. We'll add it to your list of crimes.
I will not let anyone, least of all a Dalmari, speak to me in this way. My life was already taken from me. Why make all those sacrifices for a traitor and an... Why am I here?
We chose you. We sent Captain Bakim to his death in exchange for your life. We need you.
As a symbol.
But also so much more. We need strength, we need leadership, we need hope. Our numbers are dwindling. Most Northlanders have come to terms with the Azadi occupation. Humans are turning their backs on the resistance and a blind eye to the genocide of magicals. We need someone to give us hope, so that we can fight back and win.
You're a tool, Apostle. A blunt weapon, nothing more.
We need your help, Kian. Will you join us?
Do I have a choice?
There is always choice. And for every choice, there are consequences.
You can't let me leave. If I refuse, you'll kill me.
We might kill you anyway. Just give me a reason.
We have sacrificed so much to bring you here. This is your chance for a new beginning, Kian. A new life, for the redemption I know you seek.
I can never be one of them. But what choice is there? I have no nation, no faith, no mission. What does it matter that their resistance is not mine? And by fighting my people, I might save my people. Let them lock me up, throw away the key, let them kill me. I will never be one of them. I can never be one of them. But what choice is there? I have no nation, no faith, no mission. What does it matter that their resistance is not mine? And by fighting my people... What would you have me do?
You will go into the city tonight, with Liko and Enu. They will give you instructions, and they will keep an eye on you to make sure. To help, if needed.
I'll be watching from the shadows, Apostle. A poison arrow pointing straight to your chest.
You know our cause is true. You know that your people are in the wrong. Do this, and begin your journey back to life.
I'm doing this for April Ryan. She was the one who made me question myself. My mission. My faith.
Fuck you, Ghazi. There is nothing you can do to repay that debt.
April is dead, Kian. Do this instead for all those who still live. Do this for the soul of your people. Do this for yourself. The boat will take you to Shady Quay in Old Town. I will let you know when things are ready.
After you're done with your mission, we'll meet up at Ulvik's Tavern. And if you don't show, we'll hunt you down and skin you like a rabbit.
You may find I'm not a rabbit.
Try me, please.
Liko. Enough.
This one leads the magical resistance. She's a Samare. I've never met their kind before. She's a striking creature. Woman. It's hard not to admire her beauty and poise. Why do my people fear the magicals? We've warred against the Dalmari for years, but we've been in conflict with other humans as well. Our hatred makes little sense. Shepard, leader of the resistance. This one leads the magical resistance. She's a Samare. I've never met their kind before.
Preparations are still being made for this evening. You should use the opportunity to speak with the others and familiarize yourself with the Enclave.
That one doesn't much like me. Liko, a Dolmari. That one doesn't much like me.
So the Apostle has finally risen. A shame the fever didn't kill you. We'd all be better off. An even greater shame that a good man had to die for you to live.
No matter the circumstances, I will never let anyone speak to me in that way. He hates me. But why wouldn't he? His people has caused mine suffering and death, and we have returned the favor twofold. We will always be enemies. No matter the circumstances, I will never let anyone speak to... He hates me. But why wouldn't he? Leave me be, Dolmari.
I will not, Apostle. You're a Zadi. Sooner or later I will spill your blood. Just like you have spilled the blood of my people for generations. Like you, I'm from the west. From the great continent we call Antigua Aba. Land of the setting sun. The place your people call Mihadmir. And then Azadir. As though through occupation you came to possess it.
You are of the Azad Dolmari tribes.
I am of the Dol Antigua, the Western Dolmari, first of my people. And yes, we have met before, Apostle Alvani.
He must be mistaken. I thought before that there was something familiar about him, but I've been trying to remember, and how could that be? I don't think he's lying. But where could we have met? I didn't spend much time in the Northlands before being thrown in the keep, and the only Dolmari I met in Azadir were condemned prisoners, and those I fought in battle. None of them ever lived to see another day. He's trying to taunt me. We have never met, and he has no reason to hate me personally. He hates me for being Azadi. I have no love for the Dolmari either. They tried to wipe us out before we returned the favor. He must be mistaken. I thought before that there was something familiar about him, but I've been trying to remember. I don't think he's lying. But where could we have met? Where did we meet?
You murdered my father in front of me. If it hadn't been for my mother holding me back, I would have torn your throat out. And then neither of us would be here today. We faced each other again years afterwards. But I'm sure you have no memory of that either. After all, what's another filthy magical? You made me who I am today. And someday soon, I will unmake you. But I swore to Shepard that I'd set my private grievances aside. For now, unlike you, I keep my oaths. But if I ever suspect you plan to betray us like you betrayed your own, I will not hesitate. I will kill you. And once this war is over, we'll settle our accounts. You will pay for my father's death, my mother's grief, and my people's suffering. Mark my words, Butcher. Your days are counted.
Light of the... Liko is a Dolmari from Azadir. We've been at war with his tribes for as long as anyone can remember. I killed his father in front of him, when I was just a boy myself. I can't imagine what that did to him. I lost my own father to a Dolmari, but that justifies nothing. He won't forgive me. The Dolmari, Liko.
You'll gather the bedclothes tonight and boil them for at least a couple of hours. That ought to take care of the nasty little buggers.
They're a
With any
scruffy
luck,
lot, these
tomorrow
rebels.
Everyone can get
How
a
can they
decent
really
night's
expect to
sleep
win
without
against
being
my
bitten
people?
half to death.
Truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources, but they won't give up until the Azadi are gone, or their resistance is dead. The Resistance. A year ago I fought them. Today, I'm one of them. They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can... He looks somewhat familiar. Have I seen him before?
I know exactly which move I'd be
I
making
don't
now.
recognize the game, but
What are you gonna do, Asak? No, don't tell me. I think I know.
I must learn to play this game. It's a good way to become
This
part
game
of
would
the
be
group.
over so quickly if I was in Elmer's
play?
seat. You are
I
so
don't recognize
dead,
the game, but
Osak.
it looks fun.
Oh, sorry.
Are you ready yet?
Give
A
me
young
another
Zid.
minute. Don't rush me.
There were some in Azadir, but they were hunted like animals.
Hello. Hi. So, new guy, huh? I'm Enu. Actually, it's Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar, and my father would kill me if he knew I used just Enu instead of my full name like a proper Zid, but he's not around. So, hey, I'm Enu. You're Kian.
I can't not speak with these people, now that I'm supposed to be part of their resistance. The girl deserves a response. I know I need to learn to speak with these people. I am.
Great, hello! Azadi, huh? Yeah, great. I've never been. Is it nice? I hear it's nice when they're not, waging war and murdering magicals.
Conquering. Murdering. That's how she sees my people, my nation. As if the Zid don't have blood on their hands, too. If she could see Azadir as I see it, she'd know there was so much more to it. But what's the point in trying to convince her? This is all she knows of Azadir. Maybe that's not so surprising. How would someone who's not from there know the truth? These people only see the actions of a conquering army, led by criminals. It's my responsibility to ensure that our story is told in full. Conquering. Murdering. This is all she... You think that's all we do?
Oh, no, obviously there's, things I don't know. We don't get to socialize with Azadi very often. The ones I meet wear armor and carry swords and shout a lot. Also, they kill Zid. So, maybe I'm biased? Anyway, I just wanted to, present myself for you. Introduce myself to you, not present myself. That's not appropriate, daughter of Teomar. Sorry, I'm screwing this up, aren't I?
She's trying too hard. And not succeeding. I don't know why she bothers. It's not like we'll ever see eye to eye or be friends. She's trying her best. Despite her prejudices, despite how the Azadi... how we have treated her and her people, she's willing to give me a chance. You're doing fine. It's an honor to meet you, Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar.
Oh, wow. The same, Kian Alvane, apostle of the Azadi, son of,
It's just Kian now. You can call me Kian.
Okay. Kay. Can I call you Kay?
You can call me Kian.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. Kian. Welcome to the Resistance, Kian. Sorry about Liko. He has issues.
We have a history, he and I.
Oh, okay. History. Got it. Won't pry. I'm trying to cut back on the prying.
I find myself warming to this one. She's not half as annoying as she first seemed. As for being a magical, it's something I must learn to deal with eventually. She's not too... I find myself warm. She's not too bad, this one. I find myself warming to her. But enough's enough. So, what's your story, daughter of
Oh, just Enu. No one calls me daughter of blah blah here. And my story is totally unexciting. The opposite of exciting? Boring? Dull? Humdrum. That's the word. I'm a humdrum farm girl. Was a farm girl. And hey, now I'm a rebel. Go figure. Never saw that one coming. Well, that's not entirely true. At least my parents don't totally disapprove. They'd be happier if I stayed put and out of trouble. Married a boring Zid farmer, had little boring farm Zidlings. But they are proud of me. They believe in the cause. And they totally hate the Azadi. Sorry.
You have good reasons for hating us.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I can go back there when this is all over. To the farm, I mean. I like fighting for something. I like having a purpose other than farming, being a loyal daughter, a Zidling breeder.
Clearly.
I really wouldn't make a good Zid wife. I'd be the worst. I'm sorry, this is way too much information. I was just gonna say hello and then blah, so, hello. And hey, good luck out there tonight. Well, I'm gonna be there with you, but anyway, there it is. Ah!
She has fire. And she's a brave and intelligent creature. Person. I need to stop thinking of magicals as lesser beings. The ones I've met here are just as worthy of my respect and admiration as any human. Enu, a Zid and member of the Resistance. She has fire. And
I'm
she's
sure
a
the
brave
others
and
would love to say
intelligent
hello.
creature.
I know Jakai's been dying to meet you. The General, too. And Liko, well, not so much Liko.
Truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources, but they won't give up until the Azadi are gone, or their resistance is dead. That one looks better dressed than most of the other rebels. He doesn't quite fit in.
Hoi, Alvane Dar. It's an honor seeing your eyes.
Dar is an honorific in Azadir, and Hoy a common greeting. He must have had interactions with Azadi, or studied the language and culture. If he has something to say to me. Who taught you the proper Azadi form of address?
Oh, I did business with with the Azadi for several years. Until my aunt's tavern was shut down and she was arrested. Until I learned what was really happening. You took part in that raid. At the Journeyman Inn. Benreem Salmin is my mother's sister. She raised me after my mother died. I took her surname. I'm Jakai. Jakai Salmin.
I was following orders when I arrested his aunt. But that doesn't absolve me of responsibility. I arrested his aunt, but apologizing won't do anything to change that. Your aunt was harboring rebels. I was under orders to arrest her. I'm sorry for what happened to her. Your aunt is a strong and honorable woman.
Oh, I don't blame you, Dar. Neither does my aunt. In fact, it was her idea to break you out. She knows you'll be an asset to us. You know, I only joined the Resistance less than a year ago. Before that, I was a businessman, and my customers were mostly Azadi.
He obviously wants to tell me his story. I should let him. I don't have time to listen to his story now.
It was good business. I profited from the occupation. I made a lot of money. It shames me to admit it now, but I actually believed in the Azadi. What they were saying made sense. Even the things they say about magicals. For a while, I blamed them for everything. I even went so far as to join the National Front for Faith and Family. Do you know who they are? Azadi collaborators. Anti-magical crusaders. Turncoats. I'm not proud of that.
This story seems important to him. He needs to get this off his... He has a lot on his chest.
But then, when my aunt was detained and sentenced to 5 years in Cold Stone, it changed everything. Opened my eyes. I realized it wasn't the Magicals who were at fault. It was the Azadi. It was us. Those of us who didn't speak up or take action. Those of us who'd betrayed our own.
He really wants to get this off his chest. I understand. I'll let him finish his story. I think I've heard enough of his story. He's obviously looking for redemption. Why he thinks he'll find that with me, I have no idea. But I should not encourage him further. He really wants...
I sought out the resistance, and now here I am, with all these brave people, like Anu. Ah, she's great, isn't she? I'm really impressed with how she holds up. Boy, the Zid are really striking people. So pretty. Anyway, that's my story.
It's quite a story.
Isn't it, though? I'm glad to have you with us, Dar. It'll make a huge difference. You have my support.
I should be getting ready for tonight.
Of course, Alvane Dar. Kian. I'm sorry for going on and on. Good luck out there.
Jakai, nephew to the innkeeper Benrime Salmin. She's a good woman. Him, I'm not so sure of yet. He's pleasant enough, but perhaps a bit ingratiating. The Resistance. A year ago I fought them. Today, I'm one of them.
How do we know we can trust you? You're still Azadi. Nothing will ever change that. Is it true that Captain Bakim sacrificed his life to free you
Shepard
from
is
Friar's
waiting
Keep?
for you in the main hall.
He was a good man. I hope it was worth it.
They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they really expect to win against my people? Truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources, but they won't give up until the Azadi are gone. Or their resistance is dead.
We're still making preparations. You should use this time to get to know the others in the Resistance.
Any word from the tower yet on that Imperial cloud ship? Kian Alvane, soldier, apostle, assassin. Oh, I expected someone taller. Ah, never you mind. Welcome to the movement for the liberation of Marcurier and the Northlands. Welcome to the bloody resistance. How's your back, eh?
The herbs helped.
Aye, she knows her stuff, our Zidmari medic, and she was concerned for you. Sat with you until your fever passed. Never left your side. I'd say she was sweet on you. But it wasn't even that. It was like she was paying back a debt. I'm the general, me. I run this place. You got a problem with logic, Sticks, you come to me. Your bunk ain't soft enough or hard enough, the general's your man. Not happy with your rations? Call on the general. Maybe that stuff ain't as important as intercepting communiques or assassinating Azadi, but this place don't run itself either. Got any questions, soldier?
I have a feeling I've seen this man before. He wasn't wearing a uniform and he wasn't a general, but his voice and his face. I know nothing of this place. Where I'll be eating, sleeping. I think he's the right man to ask. I'm sure I'll have time to learn more about the Enclave. I have a feeling. Do I know you from somewhere?
Well, I can't imagine you would, unless you're from around here, and you're clearly not. In my former life, I didn't have much contact with the Azadi outside of bars and card tables. And you don't look like you visit either of them very often. In my new life, I've been mostly stationed here at headquarters. We don't see a lot of Azadi visitors.
Perhaps in Mercuria?
No, I don't see how we could have met there. You must have me confused with someone else. Carry on, laddie. Oh, and make us proud, damn it. Well, keep an eye out and let me know the second you see one of the blighted buggers. If they got hold of our... Well?
Are you ready, Kian?
I am.
Good. Liko and Eno are joining you. They will tell you what you need to do tonight.
How do they expect me to enter the city and not be recognized, even at night? If any Azadi sees me, they'll sound the alarm in an instant. I'm not yet sure what they expect me to do once I'm inside the city. I'm a wanted criminal, and if any Azadi sees me, he'll sound the alarm. But I'm sure they have a plan. How do you expect me to walk around unseen? Any Azadi will recognize me in an instant.
Of course. That's why our Zidmari sorceress made this, especially for you.
Magic.
There's no escaping it here. If you want to help us, I'm afraid you must drink it.
A Bakshivan masking potion.
Not quite, but a good guess. A masking potion would last for less than an hour. This is an Irhadian veil. It remains potent for days.
It makes all but the trained eyes slide off you. Unless I speak to anyone, the guards won't even notice me. I'll be like a shadow to them. It's a very potent and very costly magic. Not easy to come by.
You know your potions?
When I trained to become an apostle, I was required to learn magic. Know your enemy.
I'm sure that will serve you well. Drink it before you step ashore, and the veil will conceal you. But be cautious still. Don't speak to any Azadi guards or sympathizers. Don't attract attention. And remember that those who know you intimately can always see through the veil. Liko and Enu are waiting for you down the stairs in the hidden harbor. But you can't go into Mercuria looking like that. You'll need to get dressed. I've left some clothes on your bed. I trust they will fit you well. You'll stick out like a Samari in Sadir, walking around half naked. We left some clothes for you on your bed. Get dressed before heading down to the harbor. You'll stick out like a Samari in Sadir, walking around half naked. We left some clothes for you on your bed. Get dressed before heading down to the harbor.
What do you think the Asadi are building? Those machines and metal tubes everywhere.
They've left fresh clothes out for me.
A little bird
Question
told
is,
me
will
it's
they
a new
fit?
form of indoor plumbing. Apparently, you'd just be able to push a button to get rid of all your...
Oh, right, that must be it. We're risking our lives to learn more about Azadi plumbing. You absolute tit. If we keep losing people without winning any ground against the Azadi, I mean, what's the fucking point?
Someone needs to fight.
For how long? Until there are none of us left. Until everyone else has stopped caring.
The Magicals care.
They'll be shipped out, all of them, before we get around to actually doing anything. And then what's the point?
I don't know. But we can't just give up, right?
Right.
Oh, we didn't see you there.
I hope your mission tonight is a success. You're going on a mission already? Some people have all the luck.
Best of luck on your mission. You couldn't ask for better companions than
Liko and Enu are waiting for you downstairs in the caves. There is a cove with a small harbor. You'll be taking a boat to shore.
Do you get seasick?
What?
Oh, I just want to know if you're gonna get all pukey on us, that's all.
I have been on a boat before.
Good. Then I don't mind sitting next to you.
We've wasted enough time. We need to leave. I'll tell you about the mission once we're on our way.
After you, Kian. Go on. It probably won't sink. You first, Kian.
We need to split up. There's much to do, and we don't want to arouse suspicion.
Maybe some instructions first?
As I said on the boat we were just on minutes ago, Kian has 3 tasks. I'm hoping your memory is better than the Zid's, Apostle.
Liko talked about a large shipment of weapons that must be destroyed. There's a traitor in their midst. I need to identify this person before he or she can cause more harm. I'm supposed to visit someone called the Mole, a code name. This powerful man runs the criminal underworld in Old Town. There's a traitor in... I'll be looking for a turncoat in Old Town.
Right. Unfortunately, that's all we know. Someone in Old Town spying for the Azadi.
He
Or she.
probably frequents the Magic Ghetto, but she, must be human, or they could not be working with the Azadi.
We also believe they attend National Front meetings. National Fronters are traitors, Azadi collaborators. Their leader, Honor Hilaris, holds regular secret meetings somewhere in the city. That's probably our best chance of identifying the traitor. Sneak into one of those meetings and identify our guy. Girl. Woman. Person?
I'll begin my investigations in the market. Where can I find this man they call the Mole?
Oh, it's not
The Mole's burrow is right here in Shady Quay, Kian.
Ah, right. Yes, Kian, you will find the Mole close by. He is close by, this man who is called the Mole. Who is a human man, obviously.
God save us from Zidlings and their lack of subtleties. The mole operates an underground supply network out of the magic ghetto. We need food, medicine, and arms. And so we need to maintain, good relations. Whatever the mole asks of you, do it. Without questions.
There's a shipment that needs to be destroyed.
We've been informed that crates with weapons have arrived from Azadir. Muskets, cannons, gunpowder. They'll move the shipment to the Tower Barracks in the morning, but for now, it sits just outside the south gates. You need to destroy it, preferably in a way that gets their attention. We want the Azadi off balance and spooked.
Basically, as much noise and fire as possible. Think big explosion.
It's time. I'm ready.
You're on your own now. Anu and I have other assignments tonight. Once you've identified the turncoat, I'll meet you in the magic market. It's not far from here. Follow this street into Old Town.
Afterwards, we'll meet up at the Cock and Puss.
The Rooster and Kitten. It's a tavern on I Reed Avenue, right off the Southgate Market. Ulvik, the publican, is a friend of the Resistance.
I'm sure it's all very confusing right now, Kiam, but there are maps everywhere. You can't get lost. Well, you can probably get lost. Are you going to get lost?
I'll find my way, Anu.
Right, good luck, big guy. Guys, both of you...
Goddess, forgive me for this. That tastes pretty good, to be honest. Unless I make myself noticed, or meet someone who knows me well, I'll remain veiled. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
The mole's expecting you. You'll wait your turn in the back. Don't speak unless spoken to, and no funny business. All right?
He's not doing a very good job of being inconspicuous, but maybe that's the idea. He's guarding that door. I'm guessing that's where I'll find the mole. He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected.
Merely an unfortunate side effect, Madam Mole. I don't expect.
Unfortunate side effect? Is lot more than unfortunate side effect. Is mud-riddled catastrophe is what is. Everyone in bar sleep. Everyone who drink wine close eyes and start snore. Not good for business.
Well, yes, we put too much of the poppy stem in the mix. I blame the...
Don't care. Responsibility on you. You cause disaster, you fix disaster. Poppy stem only to make wine more good, give spice, make more people buy wine. This make people not buy wine. This make people sleep and not drink any more wine. Make people buy other wine. This is bad thing, not good thing. Bad thing. So, you fix. How you will fix?
Oh, well, see, that's the problem. We've run out of poppy stem. It went into that one shipment.
Earth save us from you lot. Without poppy stem, our wine just wine. Nothing extra. No spice. Very well. You get Evensong from City Green. It grow there. Goat eat it. Goat love it. Goat get dizzy and fall over. Goat never know when enough is enough. Not same as poppy stem Evensong, but we'll do for now. Make wine more special again.
Thank you, madam. I'll...
Mix right amount next time. Not too little or no spice, and not too big, or everyone go sleep. And if everyone sleep, you sleep. You sleep long sleep. Final sleep.
Oh, right. God. Yes, I... Thank you, milady. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What are you doing, Azadi? Come out of shadow. Let me see you.
Is that... Goddess, that's the mole. This is not what I expected. Is that... Goddess, that's the mole. Maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. Maybe she has no idea I'm with the Resistance and believes that I represent the Azadi. She must know who I am and why I'm here. The creature clearly harbors a lot of animosity towards my people. Perhaps that's understandable. But if she only sees me as the enemy, it'll be impossible to come to... She must know who I am and why I'm here. Maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. She must... We need your help.
You need something, I need something. Everyone needs something. Let me tell you how my operation work. You do something for me, I do something back. His only way is never first. Never, never first. Because I am the mole. So sing your song, let me know what you need, and then hear what I need. Come on.
I'm asking for help to fight the Azadi. Wouldn't that count as doing for you?
But you are Azadi.
I am.
An apostle.
I was.
Ugh. I'm not like human. Azadi, they are worst of lot. How I know Azadi not playing me? How I know you not playing me?
Goddess save us all. I am Kian Alvane. I was the Apostle, but now I'm a rebel. I'm here to make my people leave the Northlands and return to Azadir, and to ensure our so-called leaders stand trial for their crimes.
I dunno. Smell like trap. But let us pretend you speak truth. What you want with the mole?
I was told you could help us with weapons and supplies.
Maybe the mole can help with weapon, maybe she cannot. But before this question answered, you help me with something. Scratch back.
Scratch?
He's just saying. Not want your oversized hand all over back. Favour for me. Favour for you in turn.
What do you need?
Need to intercept Runner. Messenger who pass word between guard station and city. There is letter I need. You help Mole do this, Mole will consider your problem.
I can do that.
Good for you, Apostle no more.
One condition. This Runner. You will not hurt him.
I will not. Why not?
They use young men for runners. Boys. They have fought no battles, killed no rebels or magicals. They don't deserve to die.
They are still enemy.
I need your promise.
I promise, I promise. No one hurt your little Runner. My man there will mark place on map where Runner pass. From there you find place to take message from Runner with no guard watching. Remember, no one must see. Very important this. You take letter from Runner, we get letter from you, everyone goes separate way, everyone happy. When job done, talk to the mole again. The mole will be ready to talk business.
There's much to do before the night is over. I wonder what sort of magical this one is. I've heard soldiers returning from the northern forests talk about the mole people who burrow into the mud. There's much to do before the night is over. I wonder, what are you?
What I am, he asked. What I am? I am the mole.
That's not the name of your species.
My species, he say. The Azadi, always so tactful, always so sensitive. In my tongue that name be Banda Banta. It mean tiny folk who sing to earth and shape it, or something like this. His fancy way of saying we live in muck, know many song and dig deep tunnel. So we are mole, deep dweller, digger, mole with fancy name, who speak and sing and also magic. Except a Zardi come and put fire and smoke in Banda tunnel, and when Banda come out, a Zardi slaughter. Every one of us, man, woman, child, infant, no mole spared, except me. Except old woman, left me for dead. I am last of species, Azadi, last of people, last of Banda Banta, last of mole. I am the mole. And now you go and come back only when finished. Go. Shoot, leave. You know door, easy to find, still open.
He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected. The mole's map covers a small portion of the city and marks where the Azadi messenger passes on his route. It also gives directions back to the mole's burrow. It's a map of southern Mercuria. The mole's map covers a small portion of the city and marks where the Azadi messenger passes on his route. It also gives directions back to the mole's burrow.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
Cured out.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
Hey! Hey! Let go! Help!
Help? You tried to steal my purse?
So? You're a Zardi.
That's the worst excuse ever for stealing a purse. You could get your arm chopped off.
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave me alone, boy.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi. Are you a soldier? Why aren't you in uniform? Are you secret police?
What? No. Run off before I lose my patience with you.
You sure look like one of them.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. What's your name, boy?
Bip.
Bip?
Yeah. So?
You should be with your mother, Bip. Not out on your own, thieving. Go home.
Can't. Ain't got one.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents. They were just sent to Gian.
Gien. That's where the magicals are sent. They don't come back from there. But the boy must know this already. He must have seen it happening to others. The boy probably has no idea what happens on Gien. I shouldn't be the one to tell him. Gien. That's where the magicals are sent. To the prison colony.
Re-education camp. That's what my father said. They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back when they've been properly re-educated.
No one comes back from the islands. Not magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
He's only a boy. But so was I when I became an orphan. No one protected me from the truth. The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need to know the truth just yet. He's only a boy. But so was I when I became an orphan. No one protected me from the truth. The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need to know the truth just yet. They're not coming back.
But why? What will happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They will be put to work. That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To keep magicals apart from humans. Forever.
You're lying.
I am not. Truly.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to take me and send me to be a
Segregated.
Too?
I'm not one of them.
Well, you sure look and sound like them.
I'm sorry about your parents. But I have things I need to do.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? Well, of course not. I'm...
Because I overheard someone saying there's an Azadi in the Resistance now. And if you're Azadi, and you're here, and you have things to do, that sounds an awful lot like you're with the Resistance.
Keep your voice down, boy.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the Resistance. Most everyone, anyway.
What do you mean by most everyone?
I mean that there are some who don't support the Resistance, some who sneak off to National Front assemblies, some who rat out rebels to the Azadi.
Do you know anyone like that?
No. Well, I don't know their faces, but I know where there's a National Front assembly tonight.
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go on a mission with you. That's so incredibly cool.
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Well, not very.
Right, so I'll show you. Too complicated to tell you.
It's not safe.
For you? No. For me, I leave the ghetto all the time when it's dark. I know where to go, where the guards are posted, their patrol routes, everything. I'm like a rogue, one with the shadows, the Veiled Avenger. I'm an assassin.
Just show me the way, and then you're coming straight back here.
I'll just stay for a little while.
Straight back. Or I find someone else to take me.
Good luck with that. But fine, I'll come straight back. Are you ready? Can we go now?
There's no reason to delay this mission. I should explore first, and maybe do some of my other tasks. Will you wait for me here?
Oh, man. But we are going, right? Tonight?
Soon.
Fine. I'll wait.
My table's always open, day and night. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery. My table's always open, day and night. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's a testament to their resilience. It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for Magicals to be walking around freely. But I'll have to get used to it. I'm fighting for them now.
Something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast. Evening there. You hungry? How about a strip of smoked ale, mate? Goes well with a bottle of Tud's ale. To be honest, without the ale, the meat will just pass straight through.
This one sells exotic snacks and nibbles.
You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot bigger than them. And you're sort of indistinct. That must be damned. I think I need glasses. You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot sure you don't want a nice lump of pickled cow's kidney. It's the perfect late night munch. I've got eats from across the Northlands.
Sandwiches! I've got tasty sandwiches!
Maybe because it's late. Maybe business is slower these days. Or maybe the other vendors have been arrested.
Cured Elgin meat.
Nibbles.
Pickled. You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be?
Something to tide you
I'm
over
not
before
just
tea.
the best sandwicher
Midnight
in
snack.
town. I'm
Early
also the only sandwicher. They may be foreign and exotic, but take my word for it, sandwiches are here to stay.
I've got eats from across the
I
Northlands.
learned
From
the
far
ancient
away as
craft
a
of
deer.
sandwiching from a wise old sandwicher.
Unfortunately, he passed away, choked on an overboiled donut. But his craft lives on through me and my buttered breads.
Nibbles.
Contrary to
Pasty
popular
morsels.
opinion, sandwiches contain no sand, nor, indeed, witches. Try getting this lot to understand that, though, vulgarians. You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flat... Tell your friends! Mercurius foremost sandwicher here, ready to be fully
Authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
There are only a few vendors working tonight, and no one's dealing
I've
in
got
magic.
the non-magical medicines
That's
your
been
body
banned,
needs.
and anyone
Fully
caught breaking the law
authorized and
ends up in
licensed.
Friar's Keep
No sorcery.
or sent to the islands.
No
She
potions
sells
or spells,
herbs
I'm
and
afraid.
potions,
There are laws
all of it
against those
non-magical,
sorts of things now.
or so she
Nothing
claims.
magical allowed. I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. But those days are over. Even here in Old Town. That sort of thing can get you shipped out to the re-education camps. I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. Sorry you couldn't find what you were looking for. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or carelessly.
After my shift's over, I
If
think I'll
I'm
head down to
quiet,
that cheap
their
tavern
eyes
by the
glide
harbour.
off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Irhadian veil can be very effective.
The rooster and kitten, that's it.
The construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the laborers work into the night. The pipes are manufactured both locally and in Azadir, and they bring them in by the boatload. They must require thousands of them to cover the city. I'm sure we'll learn more about those tubes soon enough. Right now we have other concerns. Steel nails, imported from Western Azadir, I reckon. They're used to mount the pipes around the city. These men are getting tired of their posting here. We've been in Mercuria for a decade. Many of the foot soldiers don't see the point in staying and wish to return to their families. He probably won't stray from the route. construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the laborers work into the night.
Go on, get out of here!
My veil helps, but if I get too close, he will certainly see something.
What are you doing here?
There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for. They're connected to the pipes, and they appear to be linked to the tower. But why? There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. The rooster and kitten. Ulvik, the barkeep, is friendly with the resistance. Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that. At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Ulvik keeps them in check. There are mostly laborers and dock workers in this bar. It's the perfect cover for the resistance. Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
What's the matter? She says. What's the matter, my child? What a laugh. Like I don't see there's a man with a bloody spear behind the curtain wearing Azadi boots and a helmet.
At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Ulvik keeps them in check. That must be the publican. Ulvik, I think his name was.
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten, my good man. Now, you may want to wait with your order until your friends arrive. You may want to wait for the rest of your party before you order. I'm sure you're a busy man tonight.
I should be getting home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
There are mostly labourers and dock workers in this bar. It's the perfect cover for the resistance.
What do you want? Eh? No, really, what do you want? This seat's taken. Plenty of other seats available. No shortage of seating here, just not this one, mate. The witch and the vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only wanted to talk.
The Rooster and Kitten. Ulvik, the barkeep, is friendly with the resistance. While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly. The construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the laborers work into the night.
lost? There are city maps everywhere. They should help you find your way around.
A runner passing messages between checkpoints.
Do you have any messages for me, Dar? There's this letter. It's important. Keep it safe and make it quick. I'll see that it's delivered, Dar. What do you want? Can I help you with anything?
If I
Are you
quiet,
following me?
their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to
The
them.
Azadi aren't too strict
An
about correcting
Irhadian
them, but you
veil
shouldn't
can be
push them
very
up.
effective. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
Right about now. This truly is the dullest assignment. Good evening, citizen.
People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. That might be Arn Stont's young widow. Pardon me, mistress. I'm looking for the Stant widow.
I'm Gertie Stant. Who are you?
I knew your husband. He was a brave man.
Knew him? How did you know him?
We met in Friar's Keep, mistress. On the night of his death. He saved my life. I'm sorry I could do nothing to save his.
You saw him that evening?
He asked me to visit you. To tell you that he loves you.
And then you left him to be tortured to death by those bastards.
I swore not to take an innocent life.
They told me he begged for death. You could have granted him a clean and honourable journey to the night side, but instead you just left him there. Don't talk to me about honour. You have none. Leave us be.
Arn Stont's widow. She wants nothing to do with me. She hates me for her husband's death. I can't blame her. The Journeyman Inn was closed down when we arrested the innkeeper, Ben Rime Selmin. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Shadows, there may
Nothing
be
ever
magical
happens down here.
Did
This
you hear the
truly
one
is the
about the
dullest
magical
assignment.
and the pregnant pig? No? It's hilarious. I think it starts with the magical in a pigsty.
Look, what do you want? Can I help you with anything? Are you following me? Stop following me!
Citizen.
After my shift's over.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be. Avoid the shadows. They may be magical. Goddess, I'm tired of standing here at night.
Who's there? Look, I'm not in a guise, all right? What do you want? Can I help you with anything?
Supposed to intercept. A runner passing messages between checkpoints.
Next week, I get to leave. So I heard someone. Anyone there?
That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept. A runner passing messages between checkpoints.
Are you following me? Stop following. Look, I'm not in. What can I? What can I? What can I? What can I? What are you? Can I? What are you? Are you? Can I? Are you following me?
That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept.
Let's see. Which way is it again? So hard to see anything in this light. Right, left. Left's right. Left.
The sign reads, Earthrin's Ascent. It says, Watcher's Court.